We're going to the phones. Maria's on the phone from New York. Hey, Maria.
Hi.
Hi. What's your question?
Okay. My husband has in-home business, and I was trying to look into grants, but the grants I always come into like, oh, you have to purchase this, you have to do this, it's CD, it's this, and I'm hard to find one that I could just write a proposal for.
Bob, you're shaking your head. You know this is a complicated process.
Well, first of all, there's a lot of scam artists, and that's what she's talking about.
Yeah, because I wrote it before I work for daycare, and I've done the proposal for the daycare, and it was okay. But the other ones, I'm just like running into brick walls, and they don't make sense.
Yeah,
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I hate to generalize, but what I would do is I would talk to your local SBA district office, and they can steer you in the right direction. There are grants available. Check out the local SBDC, small business development companies. They're usually associated with a college. SCORE. I would start there, and I think you'll have better luck. They certainly will not be asking for any money up front, which is good news.
Welcome back to Your Questions, Your Money. We're going right to the phones. Charles is on the phone from Florida. Good morning, Charles. Oh, sorry. Good afternoon. Close enough.
Good afternoon. Yes, my wife and I are in our 70s. We're retired from the hospitality business, owner-operators, inns and small inns and hotels. We're so disenthralled with the market, we're wondering about maybe it's a good idea to take all our money back out of the market and go back into that business. I'm wondering what the panel thinks of the hospitality business in the next 10 years.
What kind of hospitality business was it? Tell us a little more about it.
Well, we started out purchasing a beachfront motel and built it up, ran it for 6, 7, 8 years, then sold that and bought an inn, 20-room inn up in the Carolinas. Ran that for 4 or 5 years, and then we just, it just got to be a little bit of a hassle, and we were in our 60s, we decided to retire, put all our money back into the market, and we're upset with the market right now, so.
Yeah.
Charles, you're making the decision between being retired and being a business owner and operator, so that's really your decision, because if you don't want to be in the market, then we can figure out other places to put your money that you don't have to actually start another business. But
well, we enjoyed working together, my wife and I. It was quite a surprise when we did that back in our 50s, and we really enjoyed working together and had a good time at it.
It doesn't sound like you guys are ready to retire. I think we all could agree that we're slowly starting to see tourism come back. Okay. And that people are looking for value, though. So if you can offer, and I think that's been a theme, right? You can offer a great product at a great price, good value. I mean, you build it, they will come. Jonas, no?
Bob, what are your thoughts on this? I mean, is this an industry where you should stay the heck away from it, or are you seeing money come into it now?
Well, I agree with what Jonas is saying in terms of not taking everything and putting into that business. But there's always a flip side, and the flip side is banks are holding properties that they want to get rid of at a significant discount. They're also willing to finance that. So I would, if you make the decision, I want to do this, then I would become an expert in that geographic area. South Florida there's a lot of pitfalls there, but if you could find a good opportunity, buy it at the right price, be willing to ride out until we get to the new normal, it could be interesting for you.
Bob, what are you seeing? You think things are going to change soon?
Oh, sure, we hope so. I just want to make a comment on what she was saying, and that is there is a trend to support Main Street. Do you know that every dollar that you spend at Walmart, only 20% is retained in the local community? And I agree with the concept. People want to support local restaurants. They want to support it. I don't know how much more they want to pay for that, but there's definitely a movement to support local small business.
Bob, it is always a pleasure to see you. Everybody.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. That is all the time that we have for Your Questions, Your Money.
And we want to thank Julie Rame, Bob Coleman, Aaron Ward, and Jonas Max Ferris for being with us today. And before we go,
we have to thank our loyal viewers for watching and for listening on Sirius and XM.
I'm going to shake you up because you're going to get upset. This is our final show, everybody. And we want to thank everybody who's ever worked on it and worked 6 days a week because they kick butt. We will see you Monday. Have a great weekend.